Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? G-O-O-D-M-O-R-N-I-N-G. Good morning. Good morning. Wake up, wake up, wake up. It is time for Math Morning. All right, so today we are coming from the Operations and Algebraic Thinking Standard. So this is a lesson specifically for my kindergartners, okay? Those students that are decomposing numbers and making pairs. So today we're going to be making pairs of the number 9. So before they use any type of symbol like the plus symbol and the equal symbol, usually they have one number. Today our number is 9, and they are breaking apart that number to see what is inside of the number 9. So this is how I usually have students begin. Whatever their focus number is, I have them go from 0 all the way up to that number. So we would go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we would stop at 9 because that is the number that we are decomposing today, okay? So then from there, I have them choose one number at a time, okay? One number at a time. So I go from 0 to 9 because I'm breaking apart the number 9. And then I have them choose one number. So let's say they decided to choose the number 5. So it will go in my first example. And I'm sorry, let me backtrack. So we're going to do 4 different ways to decompose 9 or to make pairs that equal to 9. Okay, we're doing 4 different examples. So the first one, I chose the number 5. So I'm going to write 5 here. So now I'm trying to figure out 5 and what give me a total of 9. So I'm going to do that by shading in 5 of my circles. And you notice on this side, I have 9 circles in each box because that's the number that I'm decomposing. So I'm going to shade in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do I have left or how many are not shaded is going to equal what number goes here. Okay? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 that are not shaded. So what I usually do is I have them use 2 different colors. Okay? 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4 equal 9. Okay? 5 and 4 equal 9. So that's what my first pair could look like. Then I would say, okay, good job. You chose the number 5. Now let's choose a different number. And maybe they'll say, I want to choose the number 3. Okay? So then they would write 3 right here. 3. They would shade in 3 purple. So then it would be 1, 2, 3. Okay, how many would be green is my next question. So then I would shade in green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 3 and 6 make a total of 9. Okay, so I'm making pairs. I'm breaking 9 apart. I'm helping them to understand that 9 is composed of different numbers. And when I put those 2 numbers together, I get a total of 9. Okay, so that's what decomposing is all about. And it's in the Operations and Algebraic Thinking Standard because it's making them think about what's taking place with my number. 9 is not just a 9. 9 is actually 5 and 4. 9 is 3 and 6. 9 is 7. So let's do 7. And I circled it green, so let me do it here. Sorry, guys. Jamila the cat. Really, Jamila? Right? So 7. So let me go ahead and circle. No, I'm going to go back. I'm going to be consistent. And I'm going to make this purple. All right. So here we go. 7. So I'm going to go ahead and shade in 7 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay? 7 of them are purple. How many are green? 1, 2. 7 and 2 make 9. 7 and 2 give me a total of 9. When I break 9 apart, right, I have 7 and 2 as one of my ways. Now, for the last one, let's say they choose 0. Okay? So let's say they choose the number 0. And 0 is an option. 0 is always an option when we're working with numbers, when we're working in math. Okay? So whether you're accounting, whether you're on a number line, it doesn't matter what you're doing. 0 is a number. Don't skip over 0. Okay? So 0, and so that means none of them are purple. None of them are purple. I have 0 purple. So that means that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 that are green. So 0 and 9 make 9. Okay, 0 and 9 make 9. So let's go back, okay? So remember, we're coming from the operations and algebraic thinking standard today. This is specifically for my kindergartners. This is their foundation before they get into any symbols. So notice that I don't have any symbols, right? I don't have any plus signs. I don't have any equal signs because we really want them to understand what's happening with their numbers before they dive into the symbol piece of it, okay? So we were making pairs of 9. We were decomposing. Decompose just means you're breaking it down. When I break apart a number, I'm thinking about what's inside of that number. So I started by writing 0 to 9 because 9 was the number that we are decomposing. So anytime they're breaking a number apart, I would always, always, always have them write from 0 to whatever that number is that they're breaking apart. And we don't go past 10 in kindergarten. Okay? So if they're breaking apart the number 5, have them write from 0 to 5. If they're breaking apart the number 7, 0 to 7, so on and so forth. Okay? So have them start that way so that they kind of have a number key, is what I usually call it. Somewhere that they can go to pull those numbers from instead of constantly have to think about it. And also, as I use my numbers, I circled my numbers. Okay? So, first example, we did 5 and 4. So 5 of my circles were purple, 4 of my circles were green. And using 2 different colors is key, and it's helpful because they get to see it as 2 different groups, even though they don't have that plus sign. They get to see that I have a purple group and I have a green group, okay? So using 2 different colors if you can. If you don't have 2 different colors, have them shade one with a pencil and not shade the other group, okay? So there are ways that we can still do this, even if we don't have a ton of colors, okay? So don't get caught up on that part. And then 9 is also made up of 3 and 6. I have 3 purple, I have 6 green. When I put those, it's all about what happens when I put these numbers together, okay? When I put these numbers together, am I getting my focus number, okay? If my answer is yes, then I'm doing it correctly and I'm on the right track. 7 and 2. 7 of my circles were purple, 2 of my circles were green. 0 and 9. None of my circles were purple and 9 of my circles were green. Okay? So what this does is it gives them that strong foundation for when they do begin to add. Because now, as I'm building my foundation and I understand these numbers, when I see 5 plus 4, right, I'm going to remember, 5 and 4 make 9. So now I'm going to be able to add. I'm going to understand the process of addition. When I see 3 plus 6, I'm going to remember 3 and 6 made 9. So I'm going to understand that that answer or that sum is 9. Okay, so we're building this foundation right now in what seems like a very simplistic way, but it's so important for them because it's really going to get them to understand their numbers and what's happening with their numbers. Okay, so today we did our kindergarten lesson. We came from the operations and algebraic thinking standard, and we focus on decomposing those numbers. All right. So if you have any questions about anything that I've covered or talked about in this video, please do not be afraid to comment, inbox, whatever you need to do to contact me in order to get your question answered. You can also go to our Facebook page and there's a button there to send an email that way as well. But ask questions, get those questions answered so that we can continue to make sure that learning is taking place at home. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday for our Fun Friday lesson. Continue to have a marvelous, marvelous Monday. See y'all later.